Good morning, the couple before me, Brian and Rochelle. How are you doing? Okay. The pleasure is mine on behalf of the management and staff of the Sandals The Talk Beach Resort. I must say today, we welcome you here. We we give you a very hearty welcome for choosing us, coming all the way from Virginia and choosing this island, for such a momentous occasion. I further want to extend the greetings on behalf of the government and people of St. Lucia, whom I represent. We are indeed delighted to have you here. We are delighted to have all of you here. We give you the keys to St. Lucia, so roam freely. We are gathered here to unite Brian and Rochella in the enduring bonds of marriage. It is an institution ordained by this nation and made honorable by the faithful keeping of all good men and women throughout all the ages. Brian and Rochella, it is not to be entered into lightly or unadvisedly. In fact, it is a decision which should have been undertaken with utmost respect for each other. I must say, I have no doubt that that has been duly considered. I'd like you both to be guided by the fact that a good marriage must be created, having a mutual sense of values, patience, understanding, and among others, a great sense of humor. There's absolutely no need for a boring marriage. Brian and Rochella, always remember that you must both possess the capacity to forgive and forget in order to usher in an atmosphere of growth into your lives. All that being said, and I know much more can be said, which you already know. So now, I move to the meat of things, to the business of the day. We call it the rights of marriage. You, Brian, and you, Rochella, shall give me the right to proceed by answering I do to the 3 questions that I'm about to pose to you. I pose 3 questions, all you do answer I do. Do you, Brian, and you, Rochella, come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? And do you promise to love, honor, and respect each other for the rest of your lives? Do you promise to cherish each other as long as you both shall live? Wonderful. Here is an I do to it, so I've got to go. So let's get a declaration. I begin with you, Brian. Just all I require is that you repeat after me. I, Brian, do solemnly declare that there is no legal impediment to this marriage. Thank you. And Rochella, you say the same for me. I, Rochella, do solemnly declare that there is no legal impediment to this marriage. Thank you. Wonderful. There being no legal impediments to the marriage, Brian and Rochella, you turn and face each other, join each other's hands. Can someone help with the bouquet?
Yeah, let's grab it. Just coming. Hot.
Brian and Rochella, you are about to make your vows of the permanent commitment to each other. I ask that you do this by looking into each other's eyes and make the impossible, make it possible. Look deeper into each other's hearts. Just before you recite the vows that I'm about to read for you, I invite you to say anything that you may want to say to each other. It's just impromptu. You may or you may not. Okay. Okay, beginning with you, Brian. Repeat after me. I, Brian, take you, Rochella, to be my lawful wedded wife to live together in matrimony from this day forward. I promise you my love and fidelity. I also promise to love, comfort, honor, and keep you in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for better or worse, and remain your best friend, your companion, and partner, as long as we both shall live. Thank you. Rochella, you're going to say the same for me. I, Rochella, take you, Brian, to be my lawful wedded husband, to live together in matrimony from this day forward. I promise you my love and fidelity. I also promise to love, comfort, honor, and keep you in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for better or worse, and remain your best friend, your companion, and partner, as long as we both shall live. Thank you. Turn and face me. Get the help of someone from the audience. Can someone come
Go, Frank.
just stand over there? Stretch it before them. That's not it. Yeah, just stretch it. They're not. Brian and Rochella, these rings before you are symbols of a permanent and binding contract that you, Brian, and you, Lucia, are making to each other here today. These rings, as we know, wedding rings, are designed as a circle, and that speaks of eternity. Let your love go on for eternity. I must also add that I see no stains, no scars, no blemishes on those rings. So let there be no stains, no scars, no blemishes in your life. You give this ring with love, and you wear it with even more love. Now I invite you, Brian, take Rochella's ring, place it in her finger, and then finger, and in the process repeat after me. Rochella, I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and faithfulness. May it be a permanent reminder of the commitment I have made here today. Finger, do the same for me. Brian, I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and faithfulness. May it be a permanent reminder of the commitment I have made here today. Now that Brian and Rochella, you have exchanged your commitment, I now think it's incumbent on me to bestow these blessings on you. May you, Brian and Rochella, always remain sweethearts, helpmates, and friends. May your life together be full of kindness and understanding, thoughtfulness and rejoicing. May the years bring you happiness and contentment. May you enter into each other's sorrows by sympathy and into each other's joy with gladness, into each other's hope with faith and trust, and to each other's needs with the sure presence of love. And into each other's lives with enthusiasm and embracing. Now, said all that, and so I'm going to say the masterpiece. It behoves me, and by virtue of the powers vested in me as marriage officer in the state of St. Lucia, I now pronounce you, Brian, and you, Rochella, husband and wife. Brian, you may embrace and kiss the bride. There was such a gap. Do it again. Embrace and kiss the bride.
That was better.
That was a good one. I think I got one good one.
So now, that is the designer. You're married, but it's not official.